What's up, YouTube? We are back with another MLB video. This time we are going to talk about pitchers and who to invest in. We're going to look at the last 15 days and tell you who's been playing good, who hasn't been playing good, and so on. The first guy we're going to talk about is Spencer Strider. 29 strikeouts in the last 17 innings. 2 quality starts. He's got 3 wins. ERA is 2.12. Doesn't really matter. He's only given up 4 runs in those 17 innings. He's given up 10 hits, 6 walks, which is a little concerning. Too many walks. Given up 0 home runs, and so on. This guy traditionally is very much on the verge of being a diamond or a diamond. So for right now, being an 81 and his sell now being 733, I am investing. He is definitely an investable card. I think he's going to be pretty good. I think he was an 84 to start the year. Why can't he be back to an 83, 84 after this update? At the very worst, an 82. And if he's back to an 82, that's 900. Would I keep him at that? Yes, I would not be quick selling him at 900. I would keep him until he's about 84. Then I'm doubling my profit and so on. But I am investing. I'm investing. Definitely going to be investing. The next guy we're going to talk about is Spencer Schwellenbach. From the same team, the Atlanta Braves. 21 strikeouts the last 23 innings. 2 quality starts, got 2 wins. 3.13 ERA. Hits, he's given up 15 hits. He's given up 8 runs, a little concerning. 3 walks, 4 home runs. He's been average. 81 is probably where he should be. I'm hoping he goes to an 82. Obviously, I invested in the last start. The last start wasn't real good, but that's how pitchers work. It is what it is. I definitely feel like he is going to stay in 81, might go to an 82. I don't have any magic formula. I go based on my gut instinct, which bad, good, whatever. You know, it is what it is. It works for me, guys. It works for me because I have nearly every card in the game. I am getting close to finishing Ted Williams. I'll talk about that in my next video on how to prepare for the next inning. However, Spencer Schwellenbach, I've invested in him. I'm not saying you should. However, I hope that he does go to 82. If he does go to an 82, I still won't be selling. I'm looking for him to go to an 83 or 84 before I sell. I bought all my cards much cheaper than this. Let's move on to this guy. I don't know how to say his name. Yusi Kikuchi? I don't know. 31 strikeouts in 19 innings. He's given up 3 home runs, 3 walks, and 16 hits, 5 earned runs in the last 15 days. Let's check his K through 9. His K through 9 right now is 59. I definitely feel like this guy has room to go up. I definitely feel like he's going to go up. Now, does he get to silver? Maybe, maybe not yet. Long term, though, if this guy keeps pitching this way, he will be a diamond by the end of the year. He's just pitching too well right now. But 31 strikeouts in 19 innings is ridiculous, guys. That's actually really impressive. But, you know, does he get to, like I've talked about in my previous video, I'm looking for them to get to gold before I'm really trying to invest. Like if they're borderline borderline gold, so if they're 77, 78, maybe I'll invest. If I'm going to invest in bronzes, I'm holding. I'm just holding until they hit to that mark. I'll be honest, I'm not into this to quick sell for 100 stubs. It's just not that just doesn't move the needle for me. So anyways, moving on. Let's move on to the Crockett Rocket. Garrett Crochet, 25 strikeouts in 21 innings. 3 quality starts, but he's only gotten 1 win. Not his fault. Clearly Boston needs to score more runs, but only giving up 2 earned runs in those 21 innings. 13 hits, 4 walks, 1 home run. He goes up. Is there any way that he doesn't? I mean, let's be honest. 85, I'm investing. Again, I'm investing. I'm hoping he goes to about an 87 so I can sell for 4,500. I'm investing. I'm going to buy probably 50, 60. When they're diamonds, you know, I got 600K. You guys can see that. I'll have all of that gone before probably before the end of the day. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm going to be investing in him. Long-term investment opportunity, Jacob Lopez. 24 strikeouts in the last 19 innings, 10 hits, 1 earned run, 5 walks, 0 home runs. Pitching well for 61 stubs. If you can hold him until he hits gold event, and you're talking like 3-4 updates from now, but if he could get to gold, it's a heck of a return on the investment. Again, up to you and how you want to handle stuff. As you can see, I don't quick sell or get rid of any bronzes, especially after about the first month of the season started. I probably sell if they're a obscene price, then I'll definitely sell. But you can see I kind of keep everything, and then when they go up, go down, doesn't really matter to me. I'm not in a real big need for stubs, but Jacob Lopez might be definitely a long-term investment. Joe Ryan from the Minnesota Twins, 22 strikeouts in the last 18 innings. 5 earned runs, 8 hits. 8 hits in 18 innings is pretty dang impressive. A whip of .71, pretty good. 1 home run. I definitely could see him moving up, possibly. Yeah, goodness gracious. I'm going to be investing in a few diamonds, I can see. I definitely feel like he's got a shot to move up to an 86. Possibly an 87, but 86 I think is a safe number. I definitely will be looking to buy some of him today. Ranger Suarez. Look at that, 21 strikeouts in the last 21 innings. .83 ERA, giving up 2 runs, 12 hits, 5 walks, 2 home runs. You can see he is priced to go gold. I definitely would agree with that. Would he be investable? No. But definitely, unless he was to go 81, but I still probably wouldn't do it. Yeah, he's definitely, I definitely think he's priced correctly. Let's look at his teammate here, Jesus Luzardo. 21 strikeouts, 17 innings, 5 runs, 14 hits, 5 walks with 1 home run given up, 2.55 ERA in the last 15 days. I definitely think he's actually, to me, he's more investable than Suarez. Just because there's a shot that he could go gold. And if he did, that's pretty good. Now, would I invest in him? No. Just because I just don't think his numbers are good enough to hit that 81 or that 80 mark. However, in a couple updates, maybe he does. Let's talk about another Braves pitcher, Grant Holmes. 20 strikeouts in the last 12 innings. He's only given up 2 runs, 7 hits, something like that. He's been 7 walks. So he's walked way too many, giving up 1 home run. He does pitch today. And I think that will definitely determine whether or not he's going to go to the 80 mark. If he does pitch well today, I could definitely see him going up to 80. Though his walks per 9 is probably, 7 walks in 12 innings is not good. However, there's a shot. There's definitely a shot, especially if he pitches well today. And the last guy we're going to talk about, Nick Pivetta. 22 strikeouts in the last 18 innings. He's got 2 wins, 2 quality starts. 2.89 ERA with 6 earned runs, 11 hits, 3 walks, 3 home runs. A little too many home runs for my liking. However, at an 81, and he's priced essentially an 81, could he go to an 82? And you could profit just a little bit. I think he could. Now, I mean, clearly, guys, these are all estimates. I don't know if people are going to go up or bad. What if he has another bad start? What if he has a bad start coming up this weekend? If he has a bad start, that's obviously going to kill things. However, based on his stats as of today in the last 15 days, I think he's got a shot to go to an 82. Possibly an 83. I guess we'll find out. But, guys, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, invest at your own risk. I'm not an expert at this stuff. However, I do make a ton of stubs investing, and that's honestly how I make most of my stubs. Obviously, I've showed you how to get a bunch of stubs at the start by just playing Diamond Quest. You could easily get 25, 30K an hour. If you really grind that out, you could actually make a ton of stubs and then use those stubs to invest. Once you do that, you will be rich the rest of the season. I mean, really, guys, this game is probably the easiest game to go no money spent in, and it's not even, I don't even know if it's close. It's unbelievable how easy this game is. You don't literally have to spend any money other than to buy the game, and you can have every card in the game pretty much immediately if you know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you make sure you subscribe, you like every video that I have to make sure they pop up on your screen. That way you can watch it and definitely take advantage of it. But guys, that's it for me, and I will see you on the next one.